You know, my wife says I've got 9 lives. I've had a lot of brushes that could have been a lot worse than they were. I totaled two brand new cars before I was 18. Both of them had less than 200 miles on them. And then I'm 83 years old, and last month I totaled my third car. All three of them are total loss, and all three of them I didn't get one scratch, not at all. My first wreck, didn't even have a driver's license. I was 15 years old, and I was going to pick up my date. I was dating the colonel's daughter out at Camp Breckenridge, going to the Thanksgiving dance after the Thanksgiving football game that day. I was on the Uniontown Highway, and it had been misty rain. And like I say, I was 15, hadn't been driving much, and I passed the car. Wasn't going real fast, but it just turned sideways and started rolling. Rolled over once or twice, throwed me out of the car, and when it rolled up on its nose and didn't have enough momentum to go another time, the car rolled back and fell upside down on top of me. I'm laying on the side of the road in the grass, and the only part of the car was really touching me was had my ankles pinned. Two guys in the car I passed pulled out and pulled over, of course, and rain hit me in the face. And they were able to lift up enough to pull it off one of my ankles. The rest of the car was bent just where it had a big dent in the hood, the top of the car where my body was. It just wasn't touching. And I climbed out. The only damage I had was a broken crystal on my watch. The second wreck, about a year after that, I totaled a brand new Mercury. Me and two other guys was going to a buffalo chase. That was like an old square dance back then. We stopped at a local grocery store and bought 3 quarts of beer, as in glass quarts, and we just got in the car. We wasn't drinking or anything, and those 3 beers in the front seat. Stuart Laval riding in the front seat, and Jimmy Veach, later on to be a state representative and a judge, he was in the back seat, and I topped a gravel one-way gravel road. I topped the hill. I hit a guy head on. Old man was 70 years old. That day it was his birthday, and he was going to a dance. I broke his leg. Stuart Laval dislocated his right leg. Jimmy Veach skinned his shin, and I didn't get a scratch. But I had 3 quarts of beer on the floorboard. All 3 bottles broke, hit the dash. I had beer an inch deep on both sides of the front seat floorboard. And this is a true story. This wouldn't happen today with you state police. The first guy that finally somebody called, the first person to show up, was the Kentucky State Police, a good friend of my dad's. And he said, "Bruce, we got to get rid of this." And he took the floor mats out of both sides of my front seat, full of beer and broken glass, and throwed them over the fence, the farmer's fence there. There I was in the middle of the night, and the Kentucky State Police was cleaning the broken beer bottles out of my floorboard before anybody else got there. I don't think that would happen today. But the state trooper helped clean my car up and get the beer out of it. He saw we wasn't drunk or drinking. And then I went from 17 years old to 83 before I put another scratch over one. And this last month, a guy ran the stop sign and hit me in the side in my Lexus and totaled the Lexus. I never got a bump or a scratch either. So I've been very fortunate. I guess I have had some brushes. I had another experience one time that was very frightening after it was over with. It could have been terrible. I was stationed in Newfoundland in the Navy, and it was really a boring place, nothing to do. And so one Sunday afternoon, we just out walking, me and two or three other guys in the countryside, and come up an old tunnel going back into a hillside. It was an old abandoned mines of some kind. I don't know if it was silver mine, gold mine, whatever it was. It was some kind of abandoned mines. And so we, inquisitive, we just walked back into that mine shaft. It was a tunnel, not a shaft. And it wasn't very long. We were back in it far enough that we couldn't see. It was totally black. I'm leading the way and two guys behind me. And I just stopped all of a sudden, and I said, I'm not feeling solid ground. I said, I'm on a board or something. And I just froze, and one of the guys had a cigarette lighter, and he lit that cigarette lighter, and what had happened, there was a mine shaft straight down, and somebody had just laid a plank over it, like a bridge plank, and I had walked out on that bridge plank, and we lit that cigarette lighter. I was standing on a board over a shaft just straight down. I don't know how deep it was. If that board had broke or I'd stepped off the side, it never would have found me again. And I slowly backed off that board and got out of there. That was real scary. It really was. But I'm still ticking.